Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and summarize the key takeaways of Vivziepop's interviews on the Colliders Ladies Night podcast that released yesterday. The link will be down in the description, so go please watch the full podcast if you want to dissect this yourself. But we're just going to go through these bullet points about future seasons as well as season 3. So, Vivziepop had confirmed that there are going to be color schemes for future seasons, similar to how the Hazbin Hotel main logo changed to be heavily blue, hinting that Vox is the villain. Season 3 is going to be a green-purple combination. Season 4 will be yellow, and Season 5 will be red. And it has been theorized that Season 3, because of the green and purple color scheme, the green is going to specifically focus on Alastor, and then the purple was really going to tie into Huskerdust, with Husk acting as a secondary character. Season 5, we believe, is going to be red because that is focused around Rue. She is a character who has not yet been introduced yet, but she has been confirmed that she will be appearing in the season. Rue stands for the root of all evil. You can look up her character design. She's kind of like the final boss villain, is my guess. And if you did pay close attention, you can see that throughout the season 2 episodes, there are a lot of these eyes, especially in episode 6, where we kind of see like this back vision of someone looking at Huskerdust while he's trying to search for Vox in the motel room before he's kidnapped. And we believe that this eye motif represents Rue, and this is kind of like our first introduction to her. Next bullet point. So Lute is a sleeper villain. I know there was a lot of criticism for Lute in terms of there was all this buildup with gravity, and then everybody was pretty disappointed when in Hear My Hope, she and Vaggie were like going at it, and Abel's like, excuse me, you need to fall back, bitch. But Vivziepop basically confirmed that she is kind of this ticking time bomb waiting to explode. We're going to see more of her character eventually, but just not yet. And kind of how Vox had stayed gone duet with Alastor in season 1, kind of just giving us little hints of what his character will be. That's similar to Lute with gravity. Next up, bullet point 3. Vivziepop did not confirm what character this was going to be, but basically a character who's been acting as an anti-hero within the last season is going to take the spotlight as a villain. She didn't specify if it was the main villain in season 3. However, a lot from what I've seen on Blue Sky and Twitter and just fan theories in general, most people are thinking that it is going to be Alastor. And she said that it's not really obvious, so maybe it could be another character if you think it is. Okay. So the next bullet point, the Vees, in particular Vox, will still be relevant villains in future seasons. However, I don't think that Vox is going to be as showcased and relevant and central to the plot as he was in season 2. We are also going to get some insights into Huskerdust and Val's relationship. It wasn't specified what that's going to look like, but we're going to get some, at least what I'm thinking, insights into how Angel sold his soul to Val, why Val is so abusive towards Angel. And then I also believe, and this is more so my theory, that we are going to get to see the reconciliation of the Vees within season 3, because we did see at the end of season 2, while Val and Velvet are completely and justifiably pissed with Vox because he was basically going to self-destruct half of the pentagram and himself with his weapon, they are still willing to take him back and reconcile. Next up, season 3 is going to be the most romantic season, and it is also Vivziepop's favorite part of the Hazbin Hotel pilot, also throwing in a little Hell of a Boss. Season 3 is also for Hell of a Boss, also Vivzie's favorite plot point there. So I just put down the list of all of the ships that we've kind of seen right now. Huskerdust, which is between Huskerdust and Husk, Radioapple, which focuses on Lucifer and Alastor, Staticmoth, which is Vox and Val, Chaggi, which is Vaggie and Charlie, Madmaid, which we were introduced to this season, which is Baxter and Nifty, and then Sirbomb, which is Cherry and Pinchus. I definitely think, though, that we are going to be focusing more on the first 3 ships that I had listed. Specifically Huskerdust, Radioapple, Staticmoth. I don't necessarily think that Radioapple will be romantic, but it will be focused on because, and skipping forward to like 2 bullet points from now, it has been confirmed that the reason Alastor is remaining at the hotel, the reason he returned to the hotel, is Lucifer. And we can kind of see this in a panning shot where Charlie's like, oh, and Alastor's back and he has a reason to stay, pans to Lucifer walking down the staircase to the lobby. And going back to just Lucifer and Morningstars in general, season 3 will focus more on the Morningstars, and we will see Lilith. She is confirmed to have a speaking role, and for this last bullet point, it has been confirmed that Lilith is the one who called Charlie at the end of season 2. This was not just a dupe or just kind of like a, oh my goodness, plot point, like where at the end of season 1, we had the reveal that Lilith is in heaven, and then we did get to see a glimpse of her in episode 1, and we see Charlie calling her throughout the entirety of season 1, and she leaves this long voicemail at the end of season 1, and then her mom calls her back. So yeah, if you have any questions, or if you don't agree with any of these, or if you think I was wrong, please feel free to fact check me and watch the interview yourself. But that's basically a summary of what we've received so far in terms of key takeaways for season 3 and future seasons of Hazbin.